Hey, welcome to the live presentation of Confetti Salad. So Audrey and I were going to do this together today, and it just didn't work. So Audrey did it on her feed, and now I'm doing it on my feed. So I just wanted to be able to very quickly show you this confetti salad because it is so good for your gut and for your heart. So first thing you need is 2 cups of red cabbage. I love red cabbage because it has so much vitamin C. It's an antioxidant, and it really is good for your bones. It even has vitamin K in it, so that's a neat thing. So just put your cabbage in your bowl, add your garbanzo beans, about a can of garbanzo beans. And your garbanzo beans are really good for digestive support. And if you're focusing on color, this is the best salad to make. You know, the American Diabetes Association and the American Cancer Society and the American Heart Association talks about adding color to your diet. So that's kind of what we want to do today. We also want to add some cuties. I love cuties just because they're fun and they're tiny, full of vitamin C, and just so easy. With the fortified diet that I adhere to, it is actually 1 cutie is 1/2 a serving, and we're looking to have a cup of fruits a day. So really having that thanks for joining. I can't really see if you're here because I can't read that far on my phone. But the cuties actually are really good for your skin. So as we mature, let me find my compost bin here. As we mature, it's really important to really take better and better control and care of your skin. So that's a good thing. Also, the cuties actually help, it's called abdominal adiposity. I'm not really sure I'm correcting that right, but it's really a something that helps your abdominal and gut health. So cuties are a great thing. So just continue to mix those around. We also want to add walnuts. Of course, walnuts are great protein. A cup of walnuts in the entire recipe is going to be about 20 grams of protein. We want 100 grams of protein today, and about half of this recipe is a serving, so that's about 10 grams of protein in your diet. And you know, I just heard that only 3% of the U.S. population actually are eating nuts. So this is a good way to get some nuts to diet. Walnut is a great addition. Next, we want to actually add chives. And I grow my chives in my garden right outside my kitchen. So it's great in the summertime. In the winter, I actually bring them in. Some people think that I'm kind of crazy when it comes to plants, but you know, that's just kind of the way it is. So a good chunk, about 1/4 of a cup of chives into this, mix it up. Can you see how pretty this is getting with all of the different colors? Absolutely great. Now, in my regular recipe, I don't have any celery in it, but I was doing some research on celery the other day, and I think I want to become a fan of celery. I used to thought celery was just something crunchy and full of water, but really, it actually helps to lower cholesterol. And there's microbials in here, lots of vitamins. It protects liver. It's good for good liver health. So if you are possibly have some challenges with liver, you know, just keep eating your celery. Good thing to do. And what I love about the celery is I like to have a lot of different textures in my recipes, and this actually will add some crunch. The cabbage also does that, but it's in such fine pieces that there isn't as much crunch. And it adds some really pretty color too. You see how pretty that's getting? Absolutely awesome. Next, we want to add the liquid to it. I'm actually using a vinegar oil recipe, but my favorite new vinegar is pomegranate vinegar. And pomegranate vinegar pomegranate really aids in your digestion, and it's rich in acetic acid, and that helps with your digestion. And it lowers cholesterol and blood pressure. So good thing. I just added some sea salt in there because I like a little bit of salt with it. Then we're going to add our oil, and we have 3 tablespoons of vinegar, and we're doing the same amount of oil. And so I just kind of eye it because the oil and the vinegar do not combine as you're pouring. Kind of pretty, right? So I don't measure. I really don't measure much. In fact, my husband Jeff says that every recipe turns out different because I never do measure. But I do measure when I'm learning a recipe, I guess. So here is our vinegar and oil. And see how pretty that is? Oh, got some chives in there. What a pretty dressing that makes. And so just pour that in. Stir it up. That's all there is to the recipe. Look how absolutely beautiful that is. So I'm done. I am going to now have some and taste it just to make sure that it is good. And let's see. I get a cutie on it too. Absolutely delicious. So here's my supper. What's in your pantry? So thank you. This is Judy Feldhausen saying goodbye. I'm going to turn off the video, and everybody just have a great day. Bye-bye.